Good morning, everybody. This is Lynna, and you're watching Lynna's Life. It's been a while since I've done a morning blog. um, I'm being inspired by my wonderful new friend, Justice. And if you guys don't know who Justice is, well, she's a sweet, sweet woman that I met here on YouTube recently, and she has been a really encouraging person to me. I appreciate her a lot, and she goes by the name The Ashbringer, Ashbringer, and you can find her on YouTube, on her YouTube channel. We've done some shows together and stuff like that, but I like her honesty and her just raw truth telling, doesn't mince words, and she's just a very inspirational person that I look up to. So it's just really neat to find people. Some people say, "Oh, Lynna, you should get off of YouTube. It's caused you so much pain and sadness over the years." And I'm like, honestly, it's like I take the good and the bad, because the good thing is that I found my friend Justice here. And, another good thing is that I found my wonderful friend here that I'm staying with, that has been such a wonderful inspiration to me as well. And all of you, so many of you, like Amy Ferguson and RRRCCC, Richard, I guess his name is, just so many people. And I can't really say that it's all been bad, because it hasn't, I've met my friend Carrie through here, and there's so many wonderful, wonderful folks, and I'm drawing a blank right now because honestly it's morning and I'm just now waking up, and things aren't as clear right now. It's kind of foggy. But yeah, it's what is it? Like 13 days since I had my surgery. So I'm supposed to be fully recovered by 6 weeks. So let's see, 13 days. It's 14 days tomorrow. So 4 more weeks I'll be all good, right? But my friend Justice was asking me, "So Lynna, did you have any like drain plugs put in and stuff like that?" And I was like, "No, nothing." We asked my doctor, my friend and I, in the consultation, if I was going to need drain plugs, and he kind of like laughed, and he's like, "Oh no, the way I do my surgeries, I don't really need that kind of thing." And I was like, "Wow, okay, you're the guy, whatever, right?" But he was the guy for me, because he was just so good at what he did, and so on top of that, more than that is just how kind he was, how considerate he was, and understanding the needs that a person like me would need. It's just something that is special, because our anatomies are, they're not the same as a regular genetic female, although we are women. It's not the same. But I am just, like yesterday, I did go to JCPenney and I bought myself my first, like, real swimsuit, I guess, and it felt different being able to not just imagine yourself being able to fit into something like that, but to actually fit into it. It was really nice. So that was a nice experience, and I ended up getting this purple skirty kind with like a ruched kind of front, kind of layery and stuff like that. So it's really cute. I like it a lot. My friend, she is going to, she was talking about maybe opening up the pool and stuff. So I'm looking forward to being able to go swimming and just getting well, I don't need a tan, honestly. I don't, because my skin is pretty dark as it is already. Um, but I love being out in the sun. And one thing that I kind of miss that I haven't been able to do is any functional form of exercise, which is something that I did. You guys know how active I was. So it's kind of a little nerve-wracking to not be able to work out. Although I'll never ever touch another chest exercise again. I'll never do another push-up. You won't ever find me doing any chest exercises. So it'll be different. But I still want to get out there and work out some. Maybe, I don't know, ride my bicycle, rollerblade, maybe pick up a little bit of running, maybe do a little bit of gym workout and stuff. We have like a multi-purpose workout machine in the garage and stuff. So, but I'm kind of restless when it comes to not being able to work out. So hopefully in 4 weeks I won't have ballooned too much, because I look at my pictures from March and then I look at them now and I'm like, okay, I've filled in some, but I'm getting a little too filled in now. So it's something when you know that you've been there before as far as weight goes. It's something that you're like, maybe I don't want to indulge on chips and salsa as much as I've been doing lately. My friend wants to call me Miss Picante or Miss, what was it? I forget. She had a bunch of names for me, because I love chips and salsa, and chips and guac, and chips and anything with chips, right? Corn chips. But yeah, just summer's going by. I mean, it just started, but it just feels like, it wasn't too long ago that it was late March and I was making my way out here. It's just, or was it April? I can't even. I went to Walmart the other day and I had to do something about my nails because I made a huge mistake in taking off my gel nails because I thought that the doctor, wasn't going to allow me to have it. So I didn't want to be like reporting in for surgery and then them saying, oh, you haven't taken off your nail polish yet? And I'm like, and then I called them like the day before and I said, well, just want to let you know that I've taken off all of the, things that you guys wanted me to take off. And they're like, oh, we don't do that anymore. You could have kept your polish on. And I was like, oh no. So I went to the store and bought like some like, I don't know, some like these little sticker things to put on my nails because they're just not looking good anymore. And it's got like a little silver glitter-ish kind of thing and fades down towards the bottom of the nail, but it's a temporary fix for now before I get my regular mani. But that won't be for a while because I have plans. I am going down to Portland next week to help my friend who is an older woman of trans experience, as my friend Marty Piornik says. And if you guys ever want to listen to a wonderful, wise, and beautiful woman share her lifelong experiences about, you know, growing up as a transgender woman, I would highly recommend her channel, Marty, Mardi, Piornek. I think it's Piornek. Yeah. So hopefully I spelled it right. But Marty is an amazing woman and has lots of wisdom to share with many, many of us who, like, you know, need to know. We need to know certain things. She was just talking about her experiences, you know, when she first got SRS done, or GCS as they call it now. But yeah, she's been through a lot. So my friend, she has been through a lot, and she is going to be having a revision done to her original surgery, which was way back in 1983. I was 13 years old, still like playing with my sister's dresses and stuff when this person was getting, you know, that bottom surgery done. And you know, through the years she's experienced certain difficulties and stuff and kind of had put it off and whatnot, but she is going to go in to have a revision done to her surgery, and she is so excited. She is so excited. Dr. Meltzer, yeah. His name is Dr. Toby Meltzer out of Phoenix, Arizona. Started off in like the Portland area. He's going to be doing her revision, and he's one of the best in the world. So he's done so many of these surgeries. So I'm going to be there for her. I'm going to be there to support her. I'm going to be there to help her with anything that she needs. She'll be in the hospital for like 9 days, I think. And I just don't want her to be alone. You know, I really don't. I can't imagine her being in a place like that and then just being alone. I mean, I just want to, you know, she's dear to me. She's important to me, and I have time, so I want to help. I really do, and she needs somebody to bring her back home. So I'm going to be down there next week sometime, probably after the 4th of July, and just help her, you know, and then make sure that everything's going well at the hospital, kind of be her advocate in a way. And, you know, I don't know much about, you know, hospital etiquette and stuff, but I just want her to be treated well, and I wanted her to be comfortable. So I'm looking forward to that, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful experience, I'm sure. I don't know how far it is from here in Manson. I think it's a good ways, but it's going to be worth it. It really is, because she's just such a... If you guys were to meet her, you would just fall in love with her. She is so... We've gone to stores shopping together. We've gone out to eat together, had Chinese buffet together, had like a really good Southern meal together. And she's very, very private, so I have never really posted pictures of her, you know, and stuff like that. I just I want to honor, you know, her request to keep her anonymity, just like I want to honor the request of my friend here in Manson to keep her anonymity as well. And it's been a challenge because my life is so public here on social media that I've had to really... Oh, I did that. Oh, I need to change that on the video, because I, shared too much information or whatever. But um, I'm just so excited to help, to help her and to give her just the support that she needs because, you know, anytime anyone goes to a hospital, it's a very nerve-wracking experience. And my little, I mean, I was like in and out of that surgery. And, sometimes I feel like it never happened. But then I look down and I'm like, oh, it did happen. It did happen, because I'm different. So I can't wait till I get to be different down below because now having these makes me feel a little bit more out of place, I guess you would say. I'm not suffering necessarily, but it is, yeah, I'm sure people understand. But yeah, it's our journey, right? It's our journey. My journey's been very public. My journey's been, very open. Her journey has not. Her journey has taken her into places that she would never have wanted to share anything about her former life at all. Of course, she was brought up in a time in an age where if you did say anything, you were risking your life. You were risking your very life, So there's reasons that people don't do it. Don't do the open conversation thing that I do. But everybody's story is different. Everybody has a right to tell their story. Everybody has a right to share their truth. And it's not a bad thing, I just think that it's important for us to understand that we've all been given challenges in life. And I agree with my friend Justice when she says that she wasn't born wrong. We were just given a set of challenges to deal with. And that was our lot in life. And, it's all good. It's all good because at the end of the day, it makes us into better people. We're able to be honest with ourselves and honest with those around us. And we're able to give them an opportunity to love us, to give us a place in their life, We all struggle. We all struggle with the need to be loved and a desire to want to have that love in our lives. And the challenge is that those that loved us in the past, they find that they think that we're different, but inside, we're the same person. That's why I don't understand how I could be an imposter. I don't know. I don't understand that concept of being fake just for the sake of fake. Just to create this other person. But the person that I was very worried and perplexed and concerned and scared you know, lacked confidence and lacked an awareness to just be content with themselves and wanted life to be different. So I remember running one day. It must have been 2013 before I transitioned, and I was in Orlando, Florida with my family, and I was staying at one of my aunts and uncles' homes. They were they let us stay there because we were they were living in New York at the time, and the home in Florida was like their getaway summer place or winter place or whatever. And I went for a run, and I just kept running. And you know, back in those days, running for me was like such an escape. It was such a mind bending game for me because I just felt like I was free of the responsibilities of being something that I didn't want to be, you know, which was, you know, to have my life and to have to be this strong person that I don't know, it just felt very foreign to me. It felt very different and not comfortable. And so I was running, and I thought to myself, gosh, I could just keep running and run down the street and then run down the next street and then, like Forrest Gump, just run and run and run and run and disappear. Because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to disappear. I wanted out. I wanted out of the life that I had, and it just didn't seem real. It just didn't seem real to me. It's almost like you build on top of bricks and a foundation on top of a foundation and top of a foundation, and you keep on laying things down, and when you look back at it and you realize, what was that? What did I do? Why did I do that? Why did I make that happen? I didn't need to do that, you know. But you look at things and you're going, wait a minute. I did this because of what? Is it because I wanted to do it? No. It's because I was expected to do it. I was expected to function in life in the way that I was told that I was made to do. So I did. I obeyed. I was a good kid. And I did what I was supposed to do. But eventually it caught up with me. And the things that I wanted out of life looked nothing like that. I mean, nothing. I learned some lessons though in the process. I learned a lot about myself and about how I didn't want to be. And I vowed to myself that I would make changes. And the person that you see before you now is a product of that decision. You know, a person that doesn't lack confidence anymore, a person that is really happy to be where they are, where I am in life. I still have goals. I still have plans like anybody else. I still miss my kids. See, that's the oxymoron to the whole thing. And the oxymoron is this, is that I don't regret having them in my life. And, you know, I'm grateful that there are 5 human beings roaming this earth with my DNA, and that they are good people, you know, that they're wonderful kids. And they're not kids anymore. They're not. They're grown-ups, you know, just about, you know, at least some of them are. But that was why I say I don't regret being born the way I was, and I don't feel like I was born in the wrong body, because that body produced that life. So it is what it is, but it doesn't change the fact of my present reality. It doesn't change the fact that I never really saw myself as like a traditional dad or so, you know, because I wasn't. I'm a unique individual. I'm a unique spirit, and I don't know. It's interesting. Life's challenge is what it throws at you. What certain people are called to do with their lives, you know. It's really unique. And I know who I am. I know how God made me. I know what I am, and I accept it, you know. It's been my desire to be happy, to not feel like I was in a prison, to not feel like I was stuck. And I felt as a human being that I was stuck. I was I did end up coming back home, though. I turned around and was like, this is nonsense. You can't just run off, you know. You can't just run off, you know. And that was never my plan. It was never to just run off. So I came back home, back to my uncle and aunt's house, and got ready for work and went back out there and did my thing. And I think I went to Disney that year with my kids. We all took pictures and had a great time, honestly. I had run too much, I guess, and I had twisted my knee, I think it was, or something, because I was so obsessive with my running. It was just an escape. But eventually made it home, and, you know, went on yet another trip and was gone. And my then wife would pick up the slack because I wasn't home, so she became both mom and dad. I remember my son getting injured on a basketball game, and he suffered a trimillennial something fracture, which means that you break your leg 3 ways. So he got hurt, and I was in Florida. I was in South Florida, in Fort Lauderdale. And I get a call before I was supposed to start the evening video shoot, and my wife tells me, our oldest got hurt today on the court, and I'm at the hospital right now, and he's in pain, and I just want to let you know that everything's gonna be fine. The doctor's looking at it, but he may need surgery. And I'm like, gosh, why is it that I miss all these milestone moments in my kids' lives? It's like I miss out on everything, and I thought to myself, God, is it because I'm trans that I just get knocked out of being a part of this family? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Is this disconnect that I feel because of who I am, and that I don't feel like I'm a part of it, a part of the family? That I'm different, and that it was just so confusing. And eventually my son did have to have surgery, and he had like screws placed in his shin area, and had to recover. And man, ended up getting that all paid for and everything, and then all of my issues with my gender just kept boiling up to the surface, and eventually I found myself outside of this family permanently. So now I'm making my effort to get back in, to help, in any way that I can. But it's been a journey. It really has. I don't have any regrets with regards to my journey, because everything good and bad, even the stuff with, the nutso stuff that I've had to deal with recently, it's all part of growing. And my friend RRRCCC said, Lynna, you can't let this bother you. You have to rise above it. You have to move forward. You don't want to compromise your transition. You're looking so beautiful. And I'm like, thank you. Anyway. But he's like, I don't want it to compromise your transition, and for you to like age from the stress and the anger and the angst and stuff prematurely. And so I can see the point they're making. I can see the point that they're, trying to share with me, and I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. RRCCC, Richard. And I'll take it to heart. I really will. Because it's important. It's important to take care of ourselves. Beautiful, beautiful things have happened in my life, and I am just going to focus on those things. I'm going to focus on the joy. I'm going to focus on helping others. I'm going to focus on spreading life and light, and, not holding on to those other things that continue to distract me. Try not to watch stuff, even if it is being said about me. I'll try not to watch it, because it serves no constructive purpose, no positive. Nothing positive is going to be gained from it, So if nothing positive is going to be gained, then why subject myself to it? So, anyway, that's all for now. I'll talk to you later, you guys, when I get out of bed and start my day. Maybe Justice and I'll do a video together. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about having people on that have known me through the years to share their insights of what they think of everything that's taken place. I don't know. I think that'd be interesting. I know I said that I don't want to focus on the negative and stuff, but maybe I'll come up with a series that'll give me, you know, give my viewers another perspective of looking at Lynna's life from the perspective of the viewers. So I have so many great friends, you know, that are willing to share their own experiences with me, and some of them would probably remain anonymous and others wouldn't mind coming on camera, but I think it'd be fun. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think, and if you think I'm crazy, let me know if that's crazy thought too. But thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching Lynna's life all the many years that I've been on, and I appreciate you guys. So until next time, be well. Bye.